I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out Legends of Hellas.
Deluxe Edition box you can conveniently rest your head on.
It's so big.
Except
it's tiny.
It's not. It's tiny in this little Legends of Hellas box. So, this is from Quinted Games. Plays from 1 to 5 players. It's totally co-op. And we are going to take on the role of heroes going to defeat all of the bad monsters like the Medusa and the Kraken and Cerberus and Harpies and whatever else.
All the fun creatures.
Right.
Yes.
So let's take a look at this.
Yes.
So in Legends of Hellas, we are going to fight a number of creatures that will come out. All of the scenarios are rather similar. For example, in the first scenario, you're going to pull out 4 monsters, and then when you kill the first monster, you're going to bring out a 5th one. You're going to kill the second monster, then a 6th one's going to come out. When you kill the 6th one, then a Chimera is going to pop out, and that is going to consist of 2 of the creature cards combined into 1. So, like, it'll have, like, the top of the Cerberus and the bottom of a Griffin. So, it's, like, weird like that.
Yeah.
So, we each have 4 cards in our hands, and they will each have one of these symbols on them. There are 5 different color symbols, I believe. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah, one for each player.
Yes. Yellow, blue, purple, red, and green. Whoever wants to can start off the game just by placing their hero disc out, and then everyone else will place them in order. Well, I haven't looked at my cards yet, so that might not be the best play. But what we are going to do is, on our turn, we can do one of the following actions. We can spend one of our cards and fight. What we're trying to do is we're trying to match up the cards in our hand with the symbols on the card. At least one of each of these symbols need to be played to defeat this cute little puppy Cerberus here.
Yeah.
So, it could be 1 yellow and 4 blue. It could be 1 blue and 4 yellow. It could be 2 and 3, 3 and 2. As long as you have some combination of 5, it cannot be 5 and 0.
Yeah.
So once you have killed Cerberus, then he will be defeated. You're going to get to be able to move on to the next monster. The thing is, whenever you move from one place to another, you have to discard one of your action cards. And that's important because you're going to need these action cards to kill these monsters. Moving is the second action you can take. You can spend an action to recover, where you can draw cards from the draw pile so that you hold up to 5 cards. Now, that does not mean you have to draw up to 5.
No.
That means you can draw any number so that you're up to 5 cards or less in hand. Here's the catch. Then you have to discard one after you've recovered. Ideally, you're going to go ahead and take up to 5 cards, but one of the game end timers is when the deck runs out. You don't want that to happen. If someone can't do an action, the game is over and you have lost. So don't let that happen. You could take an action to support, where you give 1 or more cards from your hand to a fellow player. And they don't even need to be where you are. I could give these 3 cards to Steph. Steph will put this in her hand, and then she will discard 1 card from her hand face down.
Or down to 4 if you hand up too many, but you shouldn't do.
Yes. You have to continue discarding until you hold no more than 4.
Yeah.
The last thing you can do is to consult the Oracle. Draw the top 6 cards from the draw deck. Choose and discard 1 of the cards. Return the other 5 to the top of the deck in any order that you choose. The other players can't tell you what to do, but you should clearly show them the actions you are taking. I guess that means
I'm still not sure if that's like beneficial, but I guess then you know what colors are coming up if you're looking for something good. But it still takes your whole turn to and you still discard something. So
Agreed. So we are going to be playing Adventure 3, where 3 cards come out. After the second monster is defeated, then we're going to put out 2 more. When the 4th monster is defeated, we're going to put out a 6th one. When the 6th monster is defeated, we are going to put out the Chimera. It says in this scenario, 2 new monsters enter the game after the second monster has been defeated. Yeah, we know that.
And we are playing on heroic mode.
So, one thing that I have not mentioned is that there are several divine intervention cards in the deck. When you play a divine intervention card, it automatically kills the monster you are facing. But you have to still have... So, I could play this as a wild like this. That would be wasteful. Because that's not going to kill the monster. But if I've played at least one yellow and one blue, they will be face up. I don't know what these colors are. Any player who is here can play a divine intervention in this direction, and that we don't need 5 cards to defeat it. But there has to have been at least 1 card of each color. Now, let's say that the Chimera is out. The Chimera requires 8 cards to defeat, and at least 1 of each symbol. So since there are 2 yellows, there would need to be a yellow, a blue, and a red. At that point, if you have 1 of each color, you can slap down a divine intervention and it will kill the final creature.
Yeah.
Now, here's the catch. With the 2-player heroic mode, there are only 3 of these in the deck.
Yeah.
So that's going to be difficult.
Gotta use them wisely.
Gotta use them wisely.
There's also a once per game ability we can do.
Yes. So let's say I'm here. Since I am blue, I can play one of my cards face down and flip over my token. And I've used my once per scenario ability of...
allowing any card to be blue.
Any card to be blue. You could let any card be red.
I can be red, yeah.
Right. Now, I can't let any card be yellow because I'm not the yellow player.
Right.
If I was wanted to do that, I would need to take the yellow player over here. So...
It does play up to 5. So.
It does indeed. So, that's pretty much all there is to it. Don't let the draw pile run out. Hand management is key.
Yes.
So let me take a look at my cards before I decide, oh no, this is not what I wanted to see.
As Michael reveals, a hand of 3 all green cards.
A hand of bleh.
There's no monster that requires green right now. I mean, I'm going to go here.
Yeah. And I might as well come to help you.
Okay.
Because things are not looking good for me. You.
I'm going to play this red card right there.
Oh, that's fantastic. I am also going to play this red card right here.
I have a yellow card as well.
Well, that's great. Then I am going to play a card face down to move. Sorry, Steph.
No, it's fine. I'm going to draw 3 cards. And discard 1 card. Wow.
I will play a blue.
I'm going to give you all these cards.
Whoa.
And you can discard 1. That's a support action. I don't know. You did explain it, I think.
Whoa. Yes, I did explain it. I think I will discard this one face down. I wish I could show you guys what I'm discarding. All right. Then it's me.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a blue right here.
I'm going to draw again 5 cards. And discard something. Okay.
And then I'm going to play a blue right here.
Okay. I'm going to play a red.
Then I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Oh. Well.
Oh, boy.
You have to discard 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will play this and defeat this monster.
Fantastic.
I did it.
Yay. I'm going to play this card right here.
Wow. I'm going to support you.
That's fantastic. Then I'm going to discard a card. This one. My turn.
Yes.
I'm going to barely defeat this monster.
I could sense something was up.
Yeah, I have been dying for those. All right, we bring out 2 new monsters per the scenario rules.
Yeah.
We have a Centaur and a Medusa.
All right, so it's me. I'm going to draw 5 cards because I can't do anything else.
Fantastic.
And I have to discard something, thinking about where I want to move to.
Yes.
Probably get rid of that.
I am going to move over here, discarding this. Maybe here. Discard this face down. Probably better if we stay on separate cards because...
I think so.
And I can say that because I only have 2 cards, so it's not like I have a powerhouse of stuff. I'm going to play this card face up. Okay. I just blew cards for days.
You don't need them either. You have that 4. Ability you could do.
Yes. And then I'm going to discard this one.
I got this purple.
I've got this red.
I got this purple.
I got this couple.
Yeah. I gave that to him a long time ago.
Yes.
But I knew he was saving it for a good opportunity.
Like this.
I'm going to draw these and discard that.
Discard these, that.
Yep. So it's you.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to discard this card. Magic hands.
Right. I'm going to give you these.
Wow.
You have to discard something.
I have to discard something. I'm going to discard that.
I figured.
I'm going to play this.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Did you figure
4,
that?
5. I figured that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I will go ahead and discard. Oh gosh. Just don't think we're gonna need that. So.
All right, I'm gonna have to do it. Pow.
I mean, I figured you would.
Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
We immediately get another monster.
Do we? When in the 3rd scenario, when the 4th monster is defeated,
which is
we get the 6th.
Yeah.
Get this little cobra thing.
Yep. And I will play this blue, defeat that
Defeated.
monster. But we don't put out the chimera yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And discarding one. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I'm going to move to here.
I'm going to move to... Did you discard one to move?
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
I draw.
You draw.
Because that's what I got. And I'm going to discard that.
I got this.
Nice.
Now we put out the chimera.
All right, our draw deck is looking smaller than our discard pile.
Well, that's what happens.
Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to see, so that's cool.
That's the little, got the little...
There's no red.
No, got a Cyclops with a Hydra.
I'm going to move, I guess.
I'm going to draw cards. How many cards you got? 3. I'm going to draw a full batch, and you can draw a partial batch later.
That's fine.
And I'm going to discard one of these. Ooh, what do we have here?
Hopefully these colors.
I'm going to discard... Oh, I've got to discard 2.
We need 2 green.
1 to get there.
Exactly.
I'm going to discard this one.
I got a yellow.
That sounds good. I'm going to discard this one to move over here.
I have another yellow.
I have a blue.
I'm going to draw 4.
Sounds good.
Because I still have one.
Discard 1.
Yeah, which will be the one that I have.
I've got a green.
I got a blue.
Two, 4, 5. This is the only way we can make this work.
Unfortunately, I couldn't have done anything else.
Right. I'm going to draw one and discard one because that's all I can do.
And unfortunately, I could do a yellow.
Yes, that's good so far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more. We don't have it. We don't have it.
I discarded too many greens throughout the game because we didn't need green.
No, wait. There's
no red. I couldn't have used my ability.
You can do something.
What?
Hand me your cards.
Here's my cards.
You hand me your cards, I discard one.
Yes.
I play one face down with my special ability, and that's 8.
I'm like, I can't use
what are you
my
doing?
special ability. I was close. I didn't know.
That's 8. Because we did play one as a green.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like, I don't have a green to play.
That was...
Yikes. Okay.
Super close. Shanna's like, oh.
I forgot I should hand it
with a crab claw, too.
Because you could use your ability.
Yeah, I was just trying to delay.
Wow. I'm like, if you pull that card and it's a green, I'm like, I can't get it down.
Yeah, I drew a lot of green at the start.
I had purple and red.
No green. I was just discarding green left and right.
Those must have like green and red on it, because...
No, red and green, red and purple.
Yeah. Ouch. Barely. That was by the skin of our teeth.
That was by the skin of our teeth.
Every card used. Every card used.
Then that's heroic mode.
That was heroic mode.
Yeah, so we did well.
We did really well because we took out an extra lightning bolt that time.
Yeah, there are six lightning bolts in the deck total.
Yeah.
That comes with the game. And we have 3 in for our 2-player game. So...
That was good.
Yeah.
I actually really like this game. I think it's like a neat little... And you can make it even harder by taking out more lightning bolts.
Yeah, you can make it godlike. It all depends on what your player count is. It's having a hard time focusing on that paper for some reason. So anyway, if you're playing with 5 players, you're going to have somewhere between 4 and 6. If you're playing 2 players, somewhere between 2 and 4, based on whether you're going to play godlike or human level.
I think the key is in the support action. Knowing when
you have to know to pass cards off.
Like I had, like my initial hand was, I drew some cards after when my first draw or whatever. I drew a bunch that you could use, including the lightning bolt. I'm like, okay, it's good if he just knows where the lightning bolt is. He can use it on the space he's going to next, and he's got this. And then that's what you did, and it was.
That's what I did.
It was a good play.
Right, because here's the catch: you cannot say, hey, I've got this monster, and that's what I'm saying. When I had 2 cards, you knew I didn't have enough to handle the monster, so it was
that too.
It was okay to say, I think we should stay separate, because if you both travel together, you're going to end up wasting cards through movement.
Discarding, yeah.
And you don't want to do that. It's better to just do the support action to hand them off.
And then I would do, you pass me a card you don't need and I can discard it, so then I have something I can discard too. There was a time when I knew you needed a yellow and I'm like, I should save it. I had 2 yellows and I should have just handed them to you earlier, and then you drew cards and you're like, oh god, now I'm like...
Now I'm screwed.
So, right. And so I saw that and I should have passed you yellows.
But when you see me like playing blue after blue after blue after blue, you're like, okay, he's stuck.
He's got no yellow.
Otherwise, I would have played a yellow.
Oh, I know, for sure.
Absolutely would have played a yellow.
Yeah. So.
I was drawing nothing but blue.
I like this game. It's now available to play on Board Game Arena in alpha mode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
And if you're watching this several months from now, hey, it might be
hopefully
past beta.
Hopefully beta.
So, or maybe in general release. So, yeah.
I mean, if you have alpha mode, you play it.
That's right.
It's fun. I like it. And I like that there's different levels of, to different ways the monster comes out. Mm-hmm. You can play with like 2 chimeras coming out and like different difficulties.
So there are 12 different scenarios, but most of them are variations on the same theme, where you kill a certain number of monsters and the chimera is going to come out. The last one has Hades, and he is 3 monsters put together.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes. And it requires 10 to defeat him. 10. So, wow. Beta in 2077, says Bloody.
I think it'll be faster than that, but you never know.
You never know.
All right, well, that was Legends of Hellas. I think we're pretty much legendary at this point.
Yeah, well, not godlike yet, but we are heroic.
We're definitely heroic.
So check it out, Legends of Hellas from Quinhead Games.
Yeah, we'll be right back.